Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Heroes of the Storm. I'm Carlon and today we're going to be playing as Sonya, who is a warrior. She's always had her, good situation in Heroes of the Storm. She's not an elite warrior by any chance. She's more of a DPSer warrior. She does a lot more damage than she does tanking. But she has done, well throughout her history, so to speak. We'll quickly go over her abilities. You can obviously skip to the gameplay by clicking on the link in the bottom right hand corner if you don't want to hear any of this stuff, but otherwise I will continue. Q is Ancient Spear. It is a skill shot. It's a directional skill shot. You throw it out, and if it hits the first enemy it hits, whether it's a minion, hero, etc., it's going to do damage and briefly stun them. It also does generate 40 Fury, which is our trait. We don't have mana or whatever the other ones I'm forgetting off the top of my head now, but we don't have mana, we don't have any of that stuff. What we do is we have Fury, and we actually have to generate it to be able to use it. Seismic Slam. This is something that actually uses Fury. You can see it says Fury, cost is 25. Has a 1 second cooldown, so basically this is considered your Fury dump. So if you're maxed on Fury and you really don't have anything to spend it on, this is where you want to spend it on. Now what it does is that it deals damage to the first target that you hit, plus slightly less damage to everybody behind it. Whirlwind, this is what's going to be pretty much your biggest sustain. You're going to basically, it's also a Fury spender, so this is one of your abilities that you spend Fury on, but it does have 4 second cooldown. So that's why you would kind of interchange it with Seismic Slam if you want to dump some Fury. What it does is you spin around on your kind of axis, and you can obviously still move while you are spinning. It does damage to everything in the area. It's something that lasts 3 seconds. It does heal you for 20% of the damage dealt, and keep in mind that this healing is tripled if you're actually attacking heroes. So great sustain in the battle if you once you're in a team fight or whatnot, or even just in a minion wave. Fury, this is our trait. It's a passive, obviously, ability. It's not an activated ability, but instead of mana, you have Fury, which is gained by using you actually gain it by taking or dealing damage, and some of your abilities obviously generate it. Now, using a basic or heroic ability also grants 10% movement speed for 4 seconds. So it's a good thing to know that, hey, when you're using a basic ability or heroic ability, you're going to have 10% movement speed, so you can get out of there if you're trying to get out of situations, or if you're trying to chase somebody down. Heroics, Leap and Wrath of the Berserker, both are pretty decent in their own mind. Obviously, Wrath of the Berserker is one of those things where if you want to concentrate on taking minion camps and just jungling between the different camps and clearing waves, this might be the better one to go. This is obviously the better alternative probably for team fights. What you do is you leap into the air anywhere in a big radius circle. You deal damage to anybody that you land on, and you stun them for 1.5 seconds. So if you can get a decent group clumped up together, you can really take people out of a fight pretty quickly. Wrath of the Berserker, this is going to basically increase your damage dealt. It's going to reduce also any disabling effects on you, whether it's stuns, slows, and polymorphs, by 50%. This lasts 15 seconds, and you can actually extend it by 1 second for every 10 Fury that you gain. So as long as you're in the middle of a fight, you're doing something, you're obviously generating Fury, this can actually last for a long time, to the point where once you run out of Wrath of the Berserker, its cooldown has already been reset, and you're back in, and you can pick Wrath of the Berserker again. So again, if you manage this well, this is actually a very, very powerful tool. You can have a very good uptime of your damage increasing by 40%. All right, let's dive right in and see how Sonya does in the battlefield. All right, welcome to Dragonshire. So as I mentioned, Sonya is a warrior, but she's more of a damage dealing warrior. She can hold her own, especially with her healing ability, not only using her spinning ability, but also now we're buffing this with War Paint, where basic attacks also heal. So as long as we kind of stay attacking and not running away necessarily between our basic attacks and our Whirlwind, we should be able to stay pretty healed up. So we're going to alternate, I guess. Well, we should have 2 up top, 1 in the middle, 2 bottom, because of the nature of this map. This is the Dragonshire, so this is Dragon Knight coming out, and obviously it's more of a 2-1-2. Is not really ever in team fights, although at some point team fights obviously will ensue. So we did manage to generate some Fury, which is kind of cool. Now, unfortunately, I think Fury doesn't dissipate, does it? It looks like it is. I can't tell. 46? Nope, it's not. Okay, that's the fake one, so we're just gonna sit here and we just have to watch our positioning. We're gonna use our our ability, our Q to not only get into the middle of things, but also to stun and generate fury. So that's the nice thing about it, is that we can really use our... oops, we don't want to get in the range of those turrets. Okay, that's the real one, and I'm tired of her still picking at me. She needs to leave. Alright, so great thing about Sonya is that unless you're really low on health, you really don't need to necessarily go back, because you can just kind of come in here and then spin, and you should be able to regenerate a lot of your health. And there's Nova again, sniping at me. Not cool, Sonya, not cool. I mean, Nova. That's the real one somewhere around here. I don't know where she is, but let's go up and get that. Nova's probably going to be here somewhere. Do I see a little blur somewhere? A little blur in the shadows. Where are you? Where are you, Nova? Oh, there she is. She's coming after. No, too early, too early, too early. She is somewhere in there. I can see her, and unfortunately, because I don't have my minions to hide behind, I am being the first target she snipes. So I'm just gonna, as you can see, we're gonna use our ability. We can see Rexar going up to the top. Actually, no, Rexar's come to the bottom. Yep, Nova's getting it. So I'm just gonna come in here. She's obviously here somewhere. So we're just gonna. Where is she? Where is she? I do see her somewhere. She missed me, I think. All right, we did manage to get her, but we didn't get the this, which is actually more important. We don't need to be chasing, so I'm just gonna let Nazebo deal tank for that. And all right, so we're gonna go with Shattered Ground, which is gonna make it so that this has got to be the real one. Yeah, definitely. I don't know what she was doing, but I'll take that. All right, we did manage to pick this up, or continue to holding on to this. Now with Nova gone, I am going to go down and help push the middle lane. To hopefully be able to capture it. Hopefully Li Ming can hold her own against Lunar. She might be able to... Oh, never mind. Lunar just died, actually. So, actually, I wonder if I could have snuck in. And I wonder if I could have snuck in from behind them and managed to help, you know, get the... Alright, so with Artanis here somewhere, actually Dehaka might be able to pick it up. Nice, nice. We did manage to... I think Artanis was afraid to initiate contact because of the fact that we had our minion wave here as well. So we're just going to sit here, hold our ground. We should be okay, and with the help of our Dragon Knight friend here, we should be able to do some serious damage to the turrets here. And as long as there are minion waves coming... okay, now is the time where we need to... Alright, we just have to be careful. Are we going to be able to get rid of this? No. Alright, so we just have to be careful. We don't want to be taken down here unnecessarily. There is 19 seconds. I am going to the top here to continue pulling XP for the team. Alright, we're going to go with... let's see, what do we want to go? Increases Ancient Spear's range. Let's do that. I like that idea. Because if we can hit it, we can actually do a ton of damage on people. Alright, we don't want to get in the range of that tower. Let's let our minions attack. So, there you go. We're going to be able to do a decent amount of... we're going to be able to do a decent amount of closing the gap. That's the real one. I'm just going to sit here, and when I can stun you, I'm going to stun you. Managed to hit the minions instead of... The minions just got in place. Let's get this. We can get this down. We don't need to be tanking. Are we going to be tanking this? No, we need to get out of here. Let's get the heck out of here. Hopefully we get some minions. All right, some minions coming through. I need to be careful, and let's just generate some XP here by using... All right, so yeah, I'm not sure what Zeratul is doing there, but all right, we're going to get out of this. All right, so we got Nova in the middle against Zul, which is... and okay, as long as Zul doesn't do anything stupid. Zebo should be careful. Alright, he's falling back as well. Alright, so let's see if Nazebo is going to come and help. Looks like he is. Alright, so we should be able to clear this minion wave. No problem here with Nazebo. I'm just going to hold ground here and tank for the thing, and then whirlwind and be able to generate my health back. So, you know, as long as you've got the right composition around you, and you're not being afraid of being a little too aggressive because of the fact, like I said, as long as you're healing, you should be okay. And as long as we are not afraid to immediately turn back as soon as we see people, especially if it's just a one-on-one. It's not necessarily always, oh crap, we got stunned there just as we were hitting our heal, so we just have to be careful here. We should be have the help with our own bruisers here, so I know he's going up to pick up the camp, but I'm just going to sit here and clear the way first. Going to go with Leap. It's the more fun ult. I am going to, well, obviously you guys will see what it does, but it's kind of fun. It's you obviously can use it as a stun mechanism. Actually, I should be going up together. We're down one person already on their team, and why am I not healing? Why am I not mounting? Kept on trying to mount, and it wouldn't let me. All right, so we should be able to pick this up, no problem. We should be able to actually pick up the middle if Zul is paying attention, and hopefully he will uncontested because Nazeebo is actually kind of body blocking for him. So that's kind of cool. Awesome. Perfect. This is working out great. I'm going to come in here and clean this wave up here. Let my, what you call the bruisers through here. I did see Zeratul flashing there a little bit. I'm not sure where he is now. I can't, kind of moving, and so I don't know where he is. But he should be not a problem here with the help of my minions pushing completely this fort down. So yeah, we should be good. We should be good. I'm just not going to worry about it until... Alright, I guess he avoided me. Alright, so we're just going to sit here until we have no more, and then... Alright, looks like the rest of the team is... No, actually the whole team, enemy team, is completely locked up in the middle. We have to be careful here because Zeratul now does have the help of his minions. And I'm just going to sit here and trade into him. I know I could use my leap, but I'm not going to waste it just yet. I want to kind of clear out this area here, and then if I happen to alright, there you go, perfect timing. Oh, I need to be careful, I don't want to tank that, and that's when I use, so he probably does like, well, maybe he's already used his heroic ability, I don't know, well, and then bam, just when you get him. Alright, so he was obviously not looking out for my heroic ability. I'm not really sure why, because obviously I hadn't used it at all since we started. Alright, so looks like I don't see at all anybody on the enemy team, so I'm just going to back up and I'm going to regroup and join the team. With this, so one of the choices I either go with is Life Funnel, which is going to increase the healing I do. Then the other choice would be, well, Mystical Spear always pulls. Not necessarily, because I guess I don't necessarily want to pull towards somebody sometimes if I don't land the stun. So yeah, what the heck is Zeratul doing? Alright, so I'm just going to go with increases the amount of healing I get from my whirlwind. This is just going to give me even more sustain when I need to. So let's use our Ancient Spear to generate some fury. Remember, you want to always have some fury, and then you can use your E to get rid of it, or you can use... so this is a perfect time to hopefully land a stun. Who is she landing on me? Really? I'm at full health, I'm a tank, and you want to use it on me. That's really not a smart idea. And actually, if we can get her in place... okay, this is actually game's going a lot better than I was expecting. We're at the 3-level mark. I am just going to stun here, a couple people there, and take them all out. So that's a perfect example of how to use the stun. They were grouping up, and actually if we just focus the core here, we might be able to... No, looks like nobody wants to focus the core. I am not going to let that... I'm just going to walk away. There's no reason to... Nazeebo, stop walking towards that... Alright, so it looks like the whole team is not going to manage. I'm going to... Actually, I should be able to... No, actually, I don't have the less damage. Let's see how... Oh, I actually didn't even realize that the objectives were up, and we've lost 2 people. That's not going to be very good. So abilities... So I'm going to go with abilities give me more speed. So this is going to make me A. So when I use my whirlwind, I'm going to be able to follow people down. I am going to see if... actually, we might be able to... Are we going to be able to grab this? No, never mind. What's his name is here. We're just going to pick at it and see if Zeratul wants to run away. Looks like we did manage to lose the bottom and Zeratul avoided me. So it's going to be all for naught. But we do have the entire team up at this point. I am going to mount up and head down to the bottom to help capture the bottom shrine. Looks like Li Ming was taken over, so I'm going to change my mind. I am not going to go down until the rest of the team joins up. Their Nova is down, so at least I won't be ganked, but I don't want to be the only person down there. So, alright, so... Ooh, Didn't even notice Zeratul was there. It looks like, I don't know if Dahaka noticed him. Alright, so I'm just going to walk away here, capture this. Hopefully Dahaka can take him down. Yep, I'm just going to capture this quickly. Capture it, capture it, capture it. Alright, let's just head back up to the middle lane. We did manage to get rid of Artanis, so one less person to deal with. It looks like Nazeebo's going around jungling and capturing the camps, which is a great idea. Keep them moving, keep everything flowing. So far, so good. Great teamwork at this point. And at this point in the game, even though the objectives are so separated, you really just want to stick together because, it looks like everybody wanted to leave at the same time. I was almost leaving at the same time, but I will capture this and then rejoin up. Looks like Li Ming is in the middle. Hopefully she should capture it. And then we are going to continue pushing. Oh no, we did lose the bottom. Looks like Xul is continuing. No, you don't want to be by yourself on this. Let's go down. Oh, did we lose the top again as well? Jesus. Looks like, I'm sure that's Nova. Looks like we did manage to kill off the Zeratul. Oh, where is she? Damn it. If I was a little bit quicker. Oh, did he? Is that the real one? No, that's not the real one. Oh, what? I meant dismounted. I thought I was dismounted because I thought I was already attacking somebody. It looks like Nova did come into the middle. I am going to go down. Hopefully, Dahaka's already used his ability. Oh no, we lost Xul to Nova. I am going to come down here. I know that, what's her name? Nova is somewhere around here. So I just have to be careful. I'm going to be stunned, I'm sure, by Nova. This should be an easy kill. There you go. And I'm going to come back and see if I can pick this up. As long as Zeratul doesn't bug me, then I should be okay. So there you go. Awesome, awesome. Let's push down the middle. So yeah, so far so good. So far so good. Just gonna keep rolling here on this ride. I'm gonna tank this. I got no problems tanking this. I have obviously got a lot of health pool. I will kick you out when I get a chance, and hopefully keep pushing this middle lane down. Looks like we've lost Li Ming. I'm not sure where Zeebo and Xul are just coming into the play now. I'm gonna take down this tower. Hopefully, we are running low on health, so I just want to take this tower out. Take this gate and probably leave. Yeah, looks like the rest of the team is now starting to join. I'm going to see if I can. Nope, not can do. This is the bear, so it shouldn't be a problem. I wonder if I can kill. Is that enough to kill him? Nope, it's not. All right. So nice thing about the new patch is that you are no longer slowed by the tower, so don't be afraid to attack the tower. You know, in the past, what happens is that what made the Dragon Knight so useless is, and I have 11 seconds, so I'm just going to come down here and see if I can do some damage. Oh, there's no more here. I didn't even realize there was no target. No, 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 no. That was a dumb mistake. I should have just left. Should have just left. That was a stupid mistake on my behalf. And cost me my death, and no, I think Nazeebo was going down anyway, so it really doesn't matter. So that's our first kill. We are actually, wow, we're generating the most XP. That's not always necessarily the case with Sonya. She is hit or miss when it comes to generating XP, but it looks like we've been doing a decent job of clearing out the lanes. So we are one level up at this point. We were originally 3, but we just want to make sure we don't. Looks like, oh wow, is she gonna really? Oh, thank God. Oh no! Oh my God! Look how much health Zeratul had. Unlucky, unlucky. She did manage to take out Lunara, but she almost lost her life, and I think she would have lost it anyway with all the poison that she had on her. So anyway, let's. Xul looks like he's going to come down here, capture this. Where's Dahaka's over here? I'm going to tell him I'm going to be coming over here. Maybe Dahaka will join me at the time when I come up. So one of the nice things about Sonya, obviously this map doesn't have a boss, but if you actually, do we want to go deal more damage and slow, activate to reduce damage taken, or do we want to leaps across the crater? Let's go with leaps creates a crater. It's going to be it's the more fun objective. Obviously there are more utilities with the ignore pain by reducing the damage we take, and obviously with increasing our damage and slow on our basic attacks is a great utility, but crater is the more fun. I will stick to that. And let's what are we doing? No, Ko, what are you doing? You don't want to go on there by yourself. I'm going to come in here and see if we can help. You just have to be careful. You don't want to.
and slaughter your enemies.
Actually, I should be able to kill him pretty easily here by the fact that I'm creating the crater. I'm just going to come in here, keep going. Hopefully my ancient spear is up in a second, and we should be able to stun him and be able to take him down pretty quick. Alright, so far so good. Doing great so far. Let's see if we can kill her. We should be able to... Oh wow, she managed to get out of here really quick. Managed to get Zeratul out of existence of the stealth as well, so that's good. Although I really... Oh, Lunara actually did end up falling. That's great. That's awesome. I am going to go into the middle and pick this up because nobody else here. It looks like Dahaka is going to pick it up. So I'm just going to help clear this minion wave. Dahaka should have no problems killing this, so no problem. And then... Alright, so we have... at this point, I'm pretty sure there is no issues whatsoever. We have 4 players up, and you voided. Obviously, that's the right move to do. When you void your own core, or the enemy core for that matter, you're obviously not going to be able to make it so it's unhittable. So that's a good game. Pretty good game, actually. Very well, good game, well played. So Sonya is I think in a decent place. Obviously, having the right time comp is important and imperative for her, because she's not a true tank. She can hold her own, don't get me wrong, she has a great sustain, but if she's burst down pretty quick, then you kind of lose your ability not only to generate health by being on the offensive, but you're losing also that large amount of attack power, because she can dish out a lot of attack, especially, and I think that Ancient Spear is a great ability when it comes to stuns. So we managed to do decent on the siege damage, just because we kept on pushing their towers, and then hero damage, you know, it's a hit or miss sometimes, but we did manage to get a lot of XP contribution. That's mostly because we were clearing lanes whenever we saw them. Talent wise, this is my not necessarily go-to, but this is the one that I kind of go to whenever I want to have some fun and where we're a little ahead on the level. I always go with Warplanes. I pretty much always go with Shattered Ground. This is a hitter. This is interchangeable. This time I went with increase the range of Ancient Spear, but there's the other alternative, and I'll go over it in a second. Actually, let's just go down right now. So what I typically go with on level 7 is I can, if you're going with a jungling, so if you're going with a jungling build, you're going to go with Warpaint. And then with this one, you're going to go with Mercenary Lord. So this is either whether you're going to go get camps or where you're going to go solo the boss. You can actually solo boss with Mercenary Lord. Couple that with Ferocious Healing, so you can give yourself healing, and then couple that with Wrath of the Berserker. Having all those choices, you're going to be able to solo boss pretty much at level 10. Starting from level 10. You might be able to do it starting with level 7, but I have never tried it. I usually just wait until I get my level 10 heroic, and you should be able to solo boss no problem with these specs. 13, I went with Life Funnel. Obviously, the other alternative is Mystical Spear. This is basically going to reduce your Ancient Spear cooldown and will always pull even if it doesn't actually hit an enemy. Pretty good, you know, mechanics to it, but I'm just not a big fan of it. I just like to increase my healing, so it just gives me a little bit more sustain. But definitely, this is a good alternative. Spell Shield is also pretty good if you have a lot of spell-oriented guys, mages on the other team. With this ability, I went with movement speed just because of the fact that I like to be able to catch up to people when I use my my E. You know, my whirlwind, and also even if it's you know, my Ancient Spear, lock onto them, stun them, and then be able to chase them down no matter what. Nerves of Steel is a good alternative if you're a little behind on XP or levels. Nerves of Steel might be the better way to go. Obviously, if you have somebody that's like an Illidan or something on the other side, then you want to go with Imposing Presence. You're going to slow down the attack speed of people on the enemy team. So a lot of options at this level. Level 20, I think the most appropriate one would be to go with Nexus Blade. Again, if you're down levels, you might want to go with Ignore Pain to just give yourself that bit more advantage. So couple that with Nerves of Steel and Ignore Pain. Give yourself a real opportunity to become very, very super tanky. Nexus Blade is just obviously an offensive mechanic improvement. So if you're kind of even or you're a little above, you can go with Nexus Blades. And obviously, if you just want to cause some havoc with somebody that cannot get out. So if you have somebody that can teleport out of a circle, you probably don't want to go with Area Crater. But in our situation, for example, when we had a Rexar, he really has no movement. Easily can crater onto him, create the crater around him, and he has no ability to escape. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the Sonya gameplay. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and don't forget to do so. Definitely appreciate your support, and I guess I'll see you guys in the Nexus. Take it easy. Bye, guys.